Three men have been jailed for a gangland shooting that took place in broad daylight and left pedestrians and motorists terrified. Lewis Gatehouse, Kendall Bizimana and Samuel Martin, they took aim at rival gang members who had came into their area. This was following a spate of violent attacks in Luton last year. Shots were fired at a vehicle in Bank Drive in the Marsh Farm area just before 5 p.m. on the 19th of April 2022. Other vehicles and pedestrians were nearby. The vehicle targeted in the attack crashed into another vehicle that was being driven by a man with a family in the back. Luckily, nobody else was injured. The trio were on push bikes and were wearing black hoodies and face coverings. They fled the scene. Not long after the incident occurred, police received a call from someone reporting that a man had approached him, asking him to call a taxi. When he refused, the man threw an object away, which turned out to be a 9mm bullet casing. A black push bike was also recovered, and CCTV footage showed a man riding it before dumping it in a driveway close to where the bullet casing was found. The suspect in the footage matched the description of the man who asked to call a taxi, and he was identified as Kendall from DNA. Further inquiries carried out with several taxi companies in the Luton area located several other suspects. Results showed that a call was made to one company requesting a pickup after the incident. The booking was made in the name of Lewis, and the phone number was linked to Lewis Gatehouse. Further CCTV checks in the area captured the third suspect, who was identified as Samuel Martin, wearing very distinctive clothing. He was also seen with Bizimana after the suspects were dropped off in the taxi. Just over a week later, police from Bedfordshire Guns and Gangs team carried out early morning raids and search warrants and arrested Gatehouse and Martin. Bizimana handed himself into a police station shortly after, and the three were initially charged with attempted murder. The incident followed a spate of violent attacks between the rival OBK and Marsh Farm gangs. Gatehouse, 20, of Luton and Bizimana, 18, of Dunstable, pled guilty to attempted grievous bodily harm with intent and 2 counts of possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life. Gatehouse also pled guilty to possession of a prohibited weapon, Class A and also Class B drug offences. He received a total term of 17 years and 8 months, 12 years for possession of the firearm with intent in relation to the Marsh Farm incident, and an additional 5 years for the possession of prohibited weapon in relation to a different matter. An 8-year sentence was given for the GBH. Bizimana was handed a sentence of 11 years and 1 month. A 6.5 term for GBH will also be served consecutively. Martin of Luton pled guilty to attempted grievous bodily harm with intent and also threatening somebody with a knife. He was given a 4-year sentence for GBH and 18 months for the weapon offence, which will be served at the same time. Since 2018, the local police have recovered 47 firearms from the county, as well as making 833 arrests in relation to gang activity. Detective Sergeant Will Taylor from Bedfordshire Police said the actions of these 3 young men were dangerous, reckless and stupid beyond belief. It's only by sheer luck that no innocent party was injured as a result of their criminal behaviour. Gun culture entices young men into a perverse view of life, and it sort of glamorises the lifestyle. However, let me spell it out in simple terms. The officer said, if you arm yourself with a gun, the chances are you're going to end up spending time behind bars. So I thought this story was really interesting, and I really want to hear what people have to say. Please don't forget to follow me on social media as well at Scarcity Studios, and you can send your stories to news@scarcitystudios.com, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more. This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.